Okay, I just got back from my run properly this time, rather than the sort of 10 minutes after the shower videos I've been doing. This is me sat down on my ass after doing a good old run. Where I started off, I was absolutely exhausted, and my body was saying no, and my spirit was pretty down, and got a few dogs putting the shits up me as well, and after 2 laps, I just thought I was not going to do the rest. I thought I'm going home after this. I've done too many days in a row. Pardon me for belching. And I just thought I'm defeated. I'm knackered. And it was really funny because I was thinking about my non-belief. I'm technically an agnostic atheist. Meaning, I don't know. I have no idea. You know, I only have my experience, the realms of what is empirical, and what from that I can infer is true. And so I don't believe in God or any gods, but I don't know. I really don't know. You know, that's my agnosticism. So that's it really. But I was thinking about there was an athlete, Jonathan Edwards. Yeah, I get him mixed up with a politician, and he was a triple jumper, and I think he won a gold and a silver. I've not, yeah, he did win a gold, and he won the world championships, and he was the best in the world of what he did. And he was a full-on, I think he was an evangelical Christian, and I think he missed out on one world championships because of it required him to compete on the Sabbath, and so he didn't do it. That's how fiercely he believed, and then he retired, and over the next sort of few years, he lost his faith. Someone said, I talked about this to an audience once, and someone said, and I went, don't say, you know, just, I suppose it sounds tragic, lost his faith, because you still have faith in lots of stuff, you just stop believing in some particular things. But it's funny because he's really happy, he has no regrets, and, you know, he's fine about it, but, I was thinking about that when I was running. Like, if I believed in God, would I be able to sort of summon something from within that would get me through this, you know? And I'm pretty sure it does work for a lot of people that believe in God. So, in the end, for some reason, I did what I always do, and I just carried on. Maybe the music I was listening to sort of pep me up a little bit. Maybe there was just a few things I looked at when I was running. Maybe there was something I shared with a few people when I was running, and I just suddenly, all of a sudden, from nowhere, as in from somewhere unconscious, you know, the autonomous workings of my body, the rhythm came, the energy came, the belief came, and I was able to just do that extra lap, and then I felt even better at the end of that lap, and I was able to do lap number 4, which I just sort of breezed, felt great about. So that was interesting, because I was really convinced, you know, being Mr. Godless or something, that this is what I was condemned to, you know, not having this sort of thing answered this sort of placebo effect of energy. But it did, it came. It just goes to show. Maybe I had faith, but my faith was just in something happening more than anything else. Yeah. So that was cool. That was a nice experience. Other than that, it was the usual characters that I watched on my run. There's one old man that just sort of walks along the muddy path, and I don't know how old he is. He looks Irish. Maybe all old men look Irish at some particular point. Who knows? That reminds me of where I grew up. My mum and dad are from Ireland, and he looked like all the old men. I grew up in a part of Slough where lots of Irish people had kind of moved to, and he looked like all the old men that lived there. So I always sort of give him a smile, and he looks at me like I'm a freak. He probably thinks I want his arse or something. But yeah, I run past him, give him a little salute. He's like the colonel, and a few others, a few crack dealers and stuff, sat on the benches waiting for their customers. Probably got the stuff in their mouth because the police aren't allowed to search in their a few kind of pitbull looking dogs that always put the shits up me. They always run for something that's just behind me as I run past them, like some crows or something. And other than that, it was great. I love it when the weather's like this. There's a little bit of rain, but not much, and there aren't many people out in the park, and I can just get more into that little zone when I'm not watching someone running in front of me or anything like that. I didn't have to overtake anyone, and it was a good old run. It was a good old run today. I feel good about it. I might have a break tomorrow, but at the moment I get this little nagging feeling when I'm cooped up. Get your shoes on and get the fuck out of the house, fat boy. So that's about as much as I can say today. My head was full of all kinds of stuff, but you know, I'm humming. I need a shower, and I've got stuff to do. So that was today's run. 4 laps, 7.5 miles, 20.8 miles so far this week.